what's up around the Northwoods. It's 52 degrees. Thinking about taking the scooter out tonight, or today, later on in the afternoon, technically. Got me a peach ham that we're gonna cook up. I guess you can grill them. So that's fun. Gotta reconnect. So we have a cell phone tower directly in front of us. So I just wanted to see how well the internet was gonna be while we're driving. Happy Easter to all you humans out there that are celebrating it. If you're not celebrating it, happy day to you as well anyway. We're going to see how many deer and bear you can see on the way. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. God bless me. Excuse me. It's pretty windy. But apparently they make these hams that are peach flavored. So it's a hickory smoked ham with some kind of peach glaze, I don't know. Stop at the store and get me a fishing license. Let's see what we can see. Oh yeah. Ain't that bad. What's up, Grayson? Hope you're having a great day with your family, friends, or by yourself. Hope you're being positive mindset. If not, then hey, it's okay. Every second that passes is history. Never. Each second that you live is a new part of your history. Some people get stuck up. Oh, thank you for the happy Easter. I appreciate it. I bought me a ham. Probably do a live stream cooking it in the forest in a couple of days, possibly. Probably Wednesday would probably be the best day, as long as it doesn't snow. I know it's like 53 degrees right now here up in northern Wisconsin. This bar is only open 3 days a week. Sunday. Oh, happy 420 also to all you guys that partake in the 20th. You can see all the trees, man. They're getting little buds on them, so that's going to be exciting. There's the cell phone tower on the left. They're gonna have to fix that bump. How do you gotta take the four-wheeler in to get it serviced? One thing I gotta do. I got about 500 more put on the scooter, and then I can go get that first oil change, see how well it's doing. I think ride's pretty decent. The only thing that we gotta like figure out, like, well, not we, but if you ever buy a scooter, you gotta remember that the distance between each wheel is pretty tight. So the turning radius is crazy, so you gotta be really careful. turn and you take it easy. Man, driving down this road when there's blizzards is completely insane with all these little twisties you got on this road. It's like one right after another. Hopefully everybody's having fun with their families and stuff. We were going to take that road, but they're logging down it, so that road's trashed right now. If we're lucky though, we're going to see, yesterday when I drove past, there's probably about 9 bald eagles. A bunch of males and females. The female bald eagle doesn't have the white head on it though. Found that out. But we're going to end up making a right over on, I think it's called G. We're going to go towards Frog Creek, Wisconsin, / Chimoto. I was just at the reservation over here, hanging out with some of my natives. Funny thing is, they hate being called indigenous. What am I doing, dork? I am heading to a place in Frog Creek, Wisconsin, where a deer got hit, and there was probably about 9 bald eagles that were just devouring it. So hopefully it's still there, unless the wolves, drug it off. But usually wolves like fresh kill. They don't like eating rotten food. A wolf is just like your dog at home when it comes to food for the most part, except we're feeding our dogs at home crap. Should be fun. What kind of channel you got working? Sounds like a fun name. We're all about happy, positive influence. We'll probably be losing reception here and then before we get there, so hold on, bear with us, guys, watching in the future. Let me know in the comments what's the biggest type of animal you've seen on your way home. So far, I personally have seen a moose, a bull moose. That thing was bigger than the truck I was in. It was kind of scary. They come over from Canada sometimes. They'll walk across the lake. Should have rode the motorcycle today. That's one thing I gotta figure out is how I can hook up the phone. I gotta find a nice phone mount that'll be able to mount on that scooter. I forgot how to go live on my GoPro too. And the GoPro that I ran over on the John Deere tractor, or the Ford 8, I think it's Ford 8, Ford 9, not sure which one. But that thing still works, man. I took a video yesterday and I faced the camera backwards, so I can't wait to see how that looks. Should be fun. Alright, so here's G. There's something flying in the air. You're always going to see bald eagles and vultures up here. A lot of hawks, finches. It's amazing how many little finches you can actually see. And this is a good test to see if we stay connected. But I think once we get past this little rock up here on the right, we're going to lose the live stream for a minute. It'll reconnect, but it's going to take a minute. So let's see how long. Yeah, this is a good test. You know what I mean? There's some kind of bird over there. Yeah, and I totally can't wait to do some live streams on this. See what I mean? We lost reception going around that turn. Alright, so we got a little pond over here on the right. See it right there, or ghost. You just got to get through the swamp. So we'll hit that in about a month. I just think in a couple of weeks going down this road, you guys are going to be like, dude, look at all the leaves, look at all the animals. Alright, let's see how well the reception is down here. Because technically, I can try to go live using the GoPro, but it all depends on how well the reception is on the phone itself. And this is all state forest or national forest. Nicollet, I think it's called the Nicollet National Forest. The Brule State Forest, and then I'm in the Douglas County Forest. Yeah, look at this turn, 15 miles an hour. Like, what? And then you do a hard turn going the other way. Now this is the town of Chitimo. This is where we went to go try to find it, but apparently there's no building, you know, nothing like that. Alright, let's see what's up. Let's see, so we got some towers, we got cell phone towers in this area, so at least we know that something's working. Coming up here, I think, is when we're going to totally lose reception. That's smart, man. They take like a 20-gallon barrel, cut like a little U shape in it, and they just put it out, and then the rainwater will basically fill up. Or they can put like hay in it, some feed. That's a graveyard. Crazy. And there's a schoolhouse right there, so that I want to take some pictures of that. I think that'd be really cool, depending on the type of, you know, sun that's either coming up or maybe right before it comes down. Had to be a clear day though. All these trees that are white, some are birch, most of this is all aspen. And fun fact, there's only one aspen tree on Earth, if I'm not mistaken. And And then all these little trees that you see that are aspen, these are just little fingerlings from the roots that pop up. Total microscopic level that we are, think about how the planet really is, you know? The trees, where they grow, what doesn't grow. And then there's a lake up here on the right, but I'm not actually sure if we can fish it or not. There it is. Wow, it's like it's just drying up. I like this turn right here. This is really cool. It feels nice. For people that know how to drive, there's certain curves that have a certain way they feel. It's like, ooh. Alright, so here's what we got going on. I'll be doing a live stream fixing the fence line. I'm going to do another live stream where we're filling little water holes. We're going to be using the wood chipper. We got the wood chipper! Chip, 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 chipper! I got to cut down the waning tree, so we're going to see if we can do a live stream for that. I'll do another live stream of the actual pine tree. That one we got to figure out where it's going. Man, I remember one year we came out, it was winter, and we went looking for lakes, and it was a day where all the snow kind of melted a little bit, so you had all these little bitty ponds everywhere, you know, that you thought. We went to them in the summer, or we went back, because yeah, we seen them in the springtime. We came back to go ice fishing, and we went up. Oh, see the deer right there on the left? Usually if there's one, there's more. That's why you got to be careful up in the Northwoods. And then some of these rivers are epic, man, but then there's like trees right down inside in the middle of them. Ooh, we're not trying to race. And just the natural look of a forest, like, feels real nice. Just to, you know, compared to like living in Chicago, Hawaii, California, Florida, you know, Columbus, Ohio, man, that place is crazy. And then there's a bunch of like little lakes to the left and right of us too. But you got a lot of private land. So it's kind of like, what are we doing? It's kind of like, why are you talking to yourself? And I just ramble. That's what I do. Even though I can't tie my shoes, I tie them in knots. Just imagine, you know, taking a nice little go-kart down this, or a drift car. Man, they're just chopping trees up everywhere in there. It's a resort or a camp. Forgot what the camp's called. You can't look away when you're driving down these back roads, man, because if you notice, there's a turn in every direction. And you're like, oh, look at that. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, look at that. There's another turn. So you always got to be careful. Look at this. Happy turns. You know what I mean? Just a happy, happy, happy turn. Happy, happy, happy turn. This is where you got a lot of pines. So these ones are crazy. They're like flammable beyond flammable. Look at this little hill right here. Whee! You guys can't see it on the screen, but man. And then you got this little thing right here, man. You got a culvert with a flowing little stream right here. You know, and it goes the other way into the forest. Like, that would be fun to take a kayak down, probably, but you probably won't be able to make it during, you know, certain times of the year. Oh, it's so comfy right here. I think we lost reception probably, what, 3 times on this little trip? Now this little turn, man, if you're not prepared for this one at night time, think about that. You're flying 55 miles an hour and then, like, look at that. Turn out of nowhere. Like, it's crazy. This one, this little turn right here, dude, oh my god. This one will scare the crap out of you, right? So this is like a real, the apex is just crazy, but there's gravel on this side and then there's sand on the other. You're coming around this little hill right here, right? So you're just like coasting, you know, 45 miles an hour, and all of a sudden you come right up to like a turn. Why don't they have a sign over there? You should put a sign there that says turn. Oh, they got the squiggly. And then here's another lake, but this is all private. I don't know how we're going to be able to get out to this one. Just ride a bike or something? Leave it on the side of the road.